Hello and welcome, this is Moose 2006, and today we are going to be looking at planting a grass field and basically dedicating an entire field just for mowing, either for silage purposes or sheep purposes or for cows. So it'll be a short video, not a lot to say, but I keep getting questions about it, and it's fairly important because once you plant a grass field, it's fairly permanent, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. But basically the only way to revert back to a normal field is to plow, which is, well, it's very difficult, very time consuming, and I'll show that. But basically to plant a field you just have to have one, buy one. I bought one here by the biogas plant, and you get your sower. I think most sowers, ones under fruit type, it'll have this grass symbol. Just look for that. Go ahead and get your sowing machine, hit O until you have the grass fruit type, and then you just plant. And you'll notice right away it turns to grass. And that's all you have to do. There's no tending to it. You don't have to fertilize it. You don't have to make sure you harvest it and replant it. It is now and forever excuse me, a grass field, and it'll just grow on its own, and then you can mow it when you're ready to, and if you want you can just do the whole field. So that's easy enough. I actually did that over here by my cows. This used to be a normal field. If you look in the map on the bottom left, you'll see field 40. That's what it used to look like. I had turned the whole thing to grass so that I could use it for hay and grass for my cows. Now, if you want to turn this back into a field, you can, but you have to use the plow, and you can't get a worker to do it for you, so it's manual and it's very tedious. But basically, you get your plow, hit O for allow create fields. Alright, so now when I put the plow down, wherever I go, it'll create a field. And basically then you just do this, and you do that until you have the field you want. Again, if you try to hire a worker, say I hit H to hire a worker, it'll turn off the create fields and it'll just plow normally. So it doesn't actually work. So then you'll have to hit allow create fields again, and lower it again, and just spend a lot of time. It's really hard to get straight lines, so you'll probably have, unless you're amazingly good at the plow, which probably you are. I definitely am not, because I try to stay away from it. But that's it. That's how you revert back. So I would say if you're going to plant a grass field, which is a really good idea for a lot of things, create one up by your sheep. I don't think I've done that yet, but field 4 up there is pretty good for sheep. Create one by your cows. Maybe one by your biogas plant if you want to use grass instead of chaff. Up to you, but I would say once you plant it, make sure that's where you want it, because it's fairly permanent, because you probably aren't going to want to do this process because it's just really tedious and difficult and time consuming, and that's just my opinion. So basically that's the simple process. Plant it like normal, it'll turn to grass right away, and it'll stay grass forever until you create fields with the plow. So hope that helped, hope that cleared up some confusion about how to do grass fields and the permanence of grass fields. Hope that helped. If not, please leave comments on anything that I can clarify or clear up for you. Otherwise, have a very nice day.